It's Tuesday, January 20, 2017. The HCS took a small break, and we did too. But we are back to bring you up to speed on everything that's happened in the HCS on day 4 and 5 of the online Pro League as the battle for DreamHack continues for the fight for that newly announced $200,000 prize pool, thanks to everybody out there buying those Halo Rec packs. We got a big prize pool. It was 150. It's bumped up to 200,000, and only 8 of the 6 Pro League American teams will qualify to play in that event, and the other 2 teams will go down to relegation, where they could lose their Pro League spot. I want to welcome everybody watching on Twitter and then later on watching on YouTube. If you don't know by now, this is HCS Now, the show for the community by the community, and I am joined with
Mummy.
Default.
No, same time.
I go first. You know, I go
Well,
first.
he looked at me, so I thought I had to go first.
It's always been this way.
Go ahead.
Hang on. Did you mean 6 out of the 8 teams?
Did I say 8 out of the 6?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sick today.
Be
Be sure to check out our newest sponsor. Use this code to get 10% off your monthly mystery box. And we are giving away a mystery box right here on the show today at the end of the show. So you have to stay to get the prize. And here's the box right here. We're going to open it and show everybody what's inside of it. Then we're going to pick a winner. You need to use !raffle in the chat in order to win. And we will definitely send that out to you. We got a stacked show for you guys tonight. So let's get it started with our first segment. It is Halo Hot Topics. All right, lots going on in the Halo world, even if it seems like there's not. E3 2017, who cares? Moving on. Just kidding. But why was there not a Scorpio update for Halo 5? That bothers me really bad.
Yeah. Why wasn't no Halo at E3, period? There was nothing Halo.
I know. It's like the second year.
Halo Wars 2. Come on, guys.
Yeah, it's like the second year in a row we've had to settle for Halo Wars 2 news. But
yeah.
Who wanted that in the first place? Not me. I'm just saying. That's my opinion. Time could have been spent, money and time could have been spent on anything in the Halo universe. And I'm talking like spin-offs or like a Halo RPG. But, you know, Halo Wars 2 is what everybody wanted. So that's what we got. E3 2017, I'm always excited for that time of year, and it was okay. I wasn't very impressed. Definitely no Halo news puts a damper on the whole event, because we all know the most hype Halo announcements have happened at E3, from Halo 2 to Halo 3 to the Halo World Championships, and so on. And this year, just like last year, there wasn't much.
Yeah.
We did get something.
Yeah. We are in a open roster period, and there's already been a few team changes as we speak. Teams are trying to make some changes. Chaotic, a amateur player from ABCD, I think it was ABCDE.
Yeah,
he moved over to Straight Rippin' in replace of Commonly. Straight Rippin' is on kind of like a team that's just trying to figure things out. They're not winning. They haven't won yet. They're kind of on life support on the Pro League. They're facing relegation and losing their Pro League spot, and they got to get something figured out during this roster period, or they could actually lose their Pro League spot to a team such as Oxygen Supremacy.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
That's all you got to say about that?
No, I was looking at the players on there. I was wondering what it said about APG.
Straight. I don't know what they can do. Rain was a good pickup for them, but they still lost.
Well, it's
Rain. He was a good pickup, but maybe not for that team.
I think Rain might not fit in perfectly with that squad. He's kind of an objective player. They kind of need a really good Slayer. And Hines has always been considered an objective player as well. I feel like they have too many objective-focused players, and they really need someone that can just get in and get the kills. I don't know too much about Chaotic, but I'm hoping that it brings some new life to the team, and maybe next on the last 2 days of Pro League matches, they can pull out a couple of W's and try to get themselves pulled out of relegation. So
They need to at least win one.
Well, Ace
They
was
won
kind
that.
of Ace was pretty much their slayer. He was their slayer.
yeah, and Ace. We can talk about that. Ace moving over to Team Liquid, and I am so happy for this team. I'm really excited for this team. I'm more excited for this team than I've been in a long time for a Halo team, because I look at this team as pre-lethal CLG. And what I mean by that is CLG was always on the cuffs of being the great team that they are now. They're always like a top 3 team, top 2 team. They never had the consistent winnings before Lethal joined, and they made that one change and added Lethal, and it went from top 3 CLG to the dominant Optic squad we see today. And I do think that maybe Liquid could see the same type of results with the team change that they made with adding Ace to their squad, because they have been on fire. And I really, really hope it's not a honeymoon phase.
I don't think so. I think they're actually going to be doing
No, I
great.
think they mesh well together.
Yeah.
I mean, they beat Envy.
It's weird because, like, Snakebite was like, everybody's doubting Liquid, but I still see them as a top 3 team. And at the time, I was like, I don't know. Well, now that Ace joins, they're kind of, like, moving back up. I was like, he knows.
Yeah. Ace is actually one of my favorite players in the HCS. He has some of the craziest routes and flanks. He pulls off some of the craziest stuff that I think a lot of it doesn't get noticed. But he in a video about what happened, and he was saying how he might not be the best pickup and wasn't the best player on the Straight Rippin team, and I disagree.
Oh, he was the best player.
Yeah.
Straight
I
Rippin'.
disagree heavily.
Hands
Yeah.
down, he was the best player, and I don't know why.
The thing that got me is that he said he was told that they was gonna drop him, or he heard that he was gonna be dropped. And as soon as I heard that, I'm like, why him?
Yeah.
Why are you getting dropped? That's the last person I've
I
seen
mean, there's part of
leaving.
stuff that we don't know about, but to me, what I saw, he was the best player.
Not only that, it's just when I thought of Straight Rippin', you think of Ace. You
Yeah.
don't. So that was the last person I thought would leave.
Well, Straight Rippin', when they lost Renegade, they definitely lost a big part of what made that team so good. And it's not that the individual players are bad on that team. It's just that Renegade was the perfect piece to the puzzle for that team. And then you take that away, and then you try to replace it with something that doesn't fit right. And then you just end up, where they were at. And then there was a bunch of turmoil, like T2 was saying, in the team. People weren't getting along, more than likely because they weren't losing. When you're losing, you're not happy. When you're not happy, you're probably not going to get along with your teammates. And so Ace definitely wanted to avoid all the drama, and he definitely came out on the better end of the deal.
Yes.
Because he is on Liquid, and they just, they're on a winning streak right now, taking down Envy.
Yeah,
so
that was surprising.
I really, really hope that this team shows up at DreamHack Atlanta and just surprises the hell out of everybody, and we could see a crazy upset. Just imagine Ace going from never winning in the Pro League, not winning a series, to winning DreamHack. That would be crazy. Just from that'd be a crazy story.
Yeah, that would be. See, that stuff. I mean, who says if it would happen or not? But that's stuff we need to happen.
Yeah.
The upset like that to make it like, I don't know.
Yeah, it would be a crazy upset, a crazy story. Definitely something that would spark a big viewership in the event. So I would really hope they show up at that event.
I really hope Oxygen gets that Pro League spot.
Yeah, you're a Rhino fanboy.
Come on. I just think they deserve it. Well, they might take it from Straight.
What is going? Maybe I've missed a thing or two because it's hard to keep track of everything that's going on in the Pro League. But what is going on with Victory X?
Yeah, I know.
He tweeted out
exactly.
this before the last week's Pro League matches, saying he was going to be playing in the Pro League. Then, when the matches come around, Luminosity subs him for Ryan Noob.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, and I've heard a lot of rumors of possibly him retiring, but then why would he tweet something like this if he was retiring?
Yeah, he was
And
happy
then
about it. There's even a smiley face there.
Also, why would he be retiring when they were winning? And that's another thing I don't understand. Luminosity, they want to trade out Victory X for APG from what the rumors are. It's not 100. I think it's not been confirmed yet. It may have been, but they were winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't the greatest team in the Pro League, but they have they're sitting in the top 6 there, with a shot to go to DreamHack. They could trade out Victory X of the last 2 matches, right before the last 2 matches, and the team chemistry is gone all of a sudden, and then they lose the last 2 matches, and then they don't make it to DreamHack. It's a very ballsy move.
Yeah. I don't know.
To me, he wasn't the weak link on that squad.
But the problem is, like, you could be winning and be top 5, top 4, or whatever, but the team was always going to look at the first place. So if they feel like, well, this team, we can get about, at least 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
If they can make a change, what they feel like they can get them at least 2nd or a place higher, they're going to do it. But who knows? It could not even be the players making this choice. What if it's someone above, like, this guy ain't working for us?
Yeah, but APG for Victory, it's like, Victory was good.
And here's a problem I have with this change.
Better than him.
You got Ninja and APG in the same squad. We're talking 2 of the most dying Halo players in the Pro League. And you can even look at the stats. I think APG was the one with the most deaths in the Pro League. And then you got Ninja that just, they both are the charge out, fight to the death. I don't care if I win it sometimes, players, which is good on the right team. But when you got 2 people playing like that, I don't know if it's going to work out so well.
Well, maybe they need each other. Maybe they'll just balance each other out.
I mean, APG does have his moments where he does shine, but not all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? It could work out great. We could be sitting here thinking this is going to be a bad decision, and then he joins this team and he's God all of a sudden. I'm definitely not saying it's a bad decision. I'm actually kind of curious of how it's going to play out. Because I don't think I've ever seen Ninja and APG on the same team before. And you got Trippy, which is a pretty good Slayer as well. So it may work out in their favor. And if it does, then the move pays off. If it doesn't, they're probably going to wish they wasn't making team changes right before the big event. Yeah.
So, LG was forced. We're still talking about LG because this whole thing is just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
They subbed Ryan Noob for the first day of the Pro League from last week, and then the second day they were wanting to sub Ryan Noob again, but apparently there was a miscommunication in the email that Ninja sent to ESL, and he said that they wanted to sub for the match, and they didn't say matches, which is obviously plural. And the second day, they assumed that they were going to be playing with their roster, which was Victory X, and they came to play, and they had Ryan Noob with them. Well, Ryan Noob wasn't signed up to play that day. So they had to forfeit a 3-0 victory to Optic Gaming.
That's messed up just because they forgot an S. Like, let it slide one time and give them like a little warning, I guess. Or I can understand if they messed up this, but like the second day they had a different player than Ryan Noob, they're not going to understand them making them forfeit.
Yeah.
But just for getting a letter and making them forfeit 3-0, that's a little harsh.
Yeah.
Man, that chat.
Because that can ruin their
That chat
chance
was mad,
for
though, that day.
Oh, my God.
Was mad.
For like 15 minutes straight, everybody was just F this, booing, and
you know how it is.
It's rigged for Optic to win.
I do get where both sides are coming from, but we have seen ESL make some very messed up decisions in the past when it comes to rules, letting them bend, letting them break. And I do think that this is a situation where they could have let the rules bend a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to see them play, but it could have been 3-0 either
Everybody wants to see them play, and obviously this is not a $1 million prize pool here we're talking about. I mean, this is just the online pro league. And sometimes when you're taking it a little bit too seriously, it can affect, what's going on. Like, the fans want to see the game happen. And, it's just a small miscommunication, small typo. Just kind of let it slide.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you're hurting anyone, and I'm sure Optic wouldn't mind if they had to play with Ryan Noob. But you could even ask them, like, hey, Optic, is it okay that they play with Ryan Noob? And I'm sure they'd be like, we don't care.
Yeah, why did they do that?
I don't think that was the issue, though, Optic.
It's not the issue. It's the fact that, they've had a lot of drama when it comes to their living document rules. So, I feel like they don't really understand when to let things slide and when to not let things slide. They need a little bit more common sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it hurts Luminosity's stats. I mean, because that win percentage maps, even if they lost, they still could have had some map win percentage.
Exactly, and it helped Optic gain an even bigger win percentage over Splice with the 3-0. Luminosity could have possibly taken a map off them.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing. Like, when I look at a team, you always want to see them compared to the first place team like Optic.
Yeah.
So that's what I was wanting to see. Like, well, now they don't have Victor X, they have Ryan Noob. Like, how do they play against Optic now? And you can't see it, so it kind of bugs me. Yeah,
so today a patch came out. It was a hot fix for 2 glitches in the game, the multi-shot glitch and the sticky grenade glitch. So hopefully if they fixed it correctly and it didn't cause any other problems in the game, because you know how that could happen, that there won't be any more people pushing into the wall and getting sticky grenades off of them. And there wasn't a double shot or quad shot problem in the HCS, but I know there was a problem in matchmaking. So those are fixed finally. So something that was just recently announced, and it's pretty cool. It is a practice LAN, and we haven't seen one of those since UGC did one a few years back. It was and they had, 4 or 5 teams?
I think they had training grounds. They had Flamesword here, so
Optic. They had Optic and Cloud9.
Cloud9, that's what it was.
They had quite a few teams here for a practice LAN.
And EG.
And that was the last one that I've heard about in the last.
That wasn't even Halo 5.
That was H2A.
That was H2A.
H2A. It was pretty cool. And now we got one coming up for the first time in a long time, and it is by Millennial Esports. They are not only going to be practicing on a LAN environment. I don't know. I maybe guess it's a LAN environment. I don't know if they're going to have 3v3 try to help them out there. But they are going to be trained by a professional football trainer from the Oakland Raiders. And the funny thing is, we were kind of joking about this. Is can you guys imagine Pistola and Mickwin like pumping iron? Because they're like, no offense, but they are very skinny.
I just hope Pistola doesn't break his finger again.
Yeah, Pistola breaks his finger on a weight.
Dude, they come back just ripped after like a week.
Yeah, Ola's going to come back swole like, all right, you guys ready to play some Halo or what?
Just breaks the controller in his hand.
He snaps it in half. Yeah, I just got a funny picture in my mind when this big, buff dude that trains football players, his face when Ola walks up like, let's train, let's go, and Ola weighs like 100 pounds.
Hey, if NB wins, we know why.
Yeah. I think this is a great idea, and I think it's cool that they're incorporating that aspect into it as well with the food training and the weight training and the cardio and all that. And that's a pretty cool idea.
I like the name Beyond the Sticks.
Yeah, and they're going to kind of show behind-the-scenes stuff, too, apparently.
So are they going to, is a football guy going to train them and they train him on Halo? Is that how that works?
I don't know, but
they're going to integrate it somehow, I bet.
Pretty cool they're going to show some behind-the-scenes footage. You kind of like make it into a reality show maybe or something like that. That's
it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys watch boxing, but boxing has, like, before a boxing match, they have, like,
they have that show.
They have a show of
training. Like they could be.
So it's kind of cool seeing that.
It can be kind of like a documentary of the teams getting ready for like the biggest event. You know? And I think it has potential to be very cool if they do it right. So I'm pretty excited about it.
When's this come out?
It says there July 2nd, July 1st and July 2nd. So the one thing that kind of came out of E3 amongst all the news is that Halo 6 will have LAN support.
That wasn't even an E3. That was a Twitter announcement.
Yeah, well, the day of E3 because people were complaining that there was no news. But it's a very big deal, very important for Halo to have LAN support in order to grow as a scene. LAN is everything. If you don't have that essential part of the game, you've already shot yourself in the foot right out the gate.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened with Halo 5. You can't have local tournaments, or you can, but who the hell wants to play online?
I know. So that's a great move. So to me, I mean, I have high hope. It's like if they're adding this, it's like what else did they listen to?
Split screen. They said they were going to announce or add split screen as well.
I mean, that's good.
So far, the only two things we know about Halo 6 is LAN and split screen, which are both pretty cool things.
Yeah, so we're stepping in the right direction.
That were in Halo since, what, 2001?
Yeah.
They did put an update out, though, saying, like, all the problems they are having, all the ideas that they are saving it for Halo 6.
Yeah.
I read that. They said it makes more sense to just make it for the new game instead of wasting time on the
Which is fine with me. I'd rather have a good game than
take
having
your
the
time.
stuff good on this one.
We'll just suffer until the new things come out. SnipeDown is got a new montage that's getting ready to drop very soon. Pretty excited about that. My favorite Halo 5 montage was Ace's so far, and let's see if he can top it. And
Ace's got good visuals.
Ace's montage, I just watched it the other day, and it's still epic. I love the intro, even though they're kind of using, like, the weapons that aren't in the game anymore, like, per se.
Yeah.
It's still a pretty cool intro. The intro montage, still one of my favorite so far within the game of Halo 5. Obviously, there's very epic montages throughout all the Halo games, and there's some that are just legendary and classic.
Yeah.
So hopefully this one is one for the record books that everyone will.
Is this just like a trailer type thing, or is it like the actual like beginning of it before it starts?
This is just some kind of hype trailer, I'm sure.
Okay.
I don't know 100% on that, but yeah.
It looked like a
dang
movie. Yeah, like the poster. It looked like a movie poster.
It does. It's cool. All right, let's get into the details of what went down in this week's Pro League. Pro League Day 5 and 6. First time the new rosters were playing together. We had, the team changes that we talked about earlier. LG versus Ronin was a great series. No Victory X, of course. Ryan Noob taking the spot. Regret Slayer was a very close game up until like the 40 kill mark. Ryan Noob, he wasn't playing his best. I don't know if it's because, I don't know. Ryan Noob just seemed to be a little bit off during this Pro League. Like he was missing a lot of snipe shots.
Yeah, but he stayed alive with that sniper, though.
Yeah.
He got it twice. He had the whole sniper, and then it spawned, and he went and grabbed that one. So he may not have done his work with it, got kills, but at least he kept it away.
Yeah, he kept away from him.
Yeah. Regret Slayer, they had a pretty close game until about the 40 kill mark. Ronin kept going all four dead, but they kept the game close regardless. LG ended up pulling out on the end. Game 5 was crazy.
Yeah.
One of the best games of the 2 days. It was... I don't know. L-Town, you got to feel for him because he just joined Ronin.
I knew this was going to happen.
I'm not
He's a good player, but like I said, he pushes out.
Yeah,
too
he
much.
got caught.
I don't know if they was planning on that, like he's going to flank up there or something. But
this has happened multiple times in his career.
Yeah, it has. But
he's always the last death because he wants to sneak around and make the game-winning.
He didn't put up the best stats. He was getting good control of power weapons, and that's what he does best. But you got to feel for him because he just joined this squad. This is his first match with this squad. They take it to a Game 5, and they really need this win, man. This win would have done big things for Ronin if they had got this win. It was a 49-48 game, and L-Town is caught way out of position on S4 all by himself as Luminosity's rotating to Snipe's side, and his team is rotating to Cafe.
Yeah.
I feel like once he kind of I don't know if he realized where they were rotating to, but if he did, I feel like he could have pushed over to Cafe and been okay. I feel like staying there and maybe hoping they didn't see him or didn't know I don't know.
If this was
I
his
think we
first
got
time.
a clip of it.
Okay.
Maybe we got a clip of it.
You can keep a triple cap going on and dominate this game, whether it's 100 to whatever the win is, but the more significant the better. Ooh, someone stays alive and then even forces L-Town to kill his own
He got
teammate.
2 kills and stayed alive in a 3v1, I think, situation. I honestly wasn't paying all that much attention to what was happening because I auto-assumed that that player was going to die. Somehow stays alive. That was pretty incredible.
It's incredible, and it's extremely important because they just got...
Yeah, I think it was the Slave breakdown clip. But
wrong clip.
Yeah, Slave breakdown.
Hey, things happen, man.
Yeah, but anyways,
it was L-Town at least.
It was the match. It was the 2 teams exactly. Yeah, so hopefully they can work their kinks out. They need a win. They're also in that bottom couple teams. They're really on the teeter. Like, man, they got to get it going.
Yeah, L-Town just needs to stick with his team and not try to be.
I don't know what they planned. They could have been talking. Maybe he was going for a flank.
This happened 3 times now.
But hey, but if he would have got the kills, he would have been like, "Oh,
yeah,
that was a good play."
If he would have, but he
didn't. And
it didn't happen.
I think they mentioned that if he would have maybe pre-grenaded the snipe ramp as they were pushing up and got them weak, maybe pushed them back a little bit. Anything, he kind of just put himself in a very defensive mode, which he almost had to by the way he was positioned. He really had no choice unless, like I said, he got some grenades off on them as they were pushing up, and then he was just running from that point on. And he didn't want to be last kill. Was last kill. Sucks to be that guy, but Liquid and Envy, that was a great series as well.
Yeah, I like that.
Kali, CTF, Envy, they capped very quickly. They took it to the 4-minute mark before Liquid got another flag cap. It was Liquid. This game was very back and forth. Liquid got behind early on, and it took them forever to get a flag cap to tie up the game. And then no time after that, they got another cap within 30 seconds left to win.
Yeah. But that shows a lot about Liquid. It's like it could have went to Game 5 and it didn't.
Yeah.
3-1. That says a lot about that.
Envy, they struggle against Liquid. I don't know why.
Well, they didn't the old roster.
Well, yeah, but every time I see Liquid play, they're Stellar, especially Stellar. He's very consistent with the power-ups.
Mm-hmm.
And Envy, they struggle to come back a lot, and I don't know why they do that. Like,
I don't know either. They honestly do that.
It's like when they're down, and they struggle to regroup, and get the power-ups and all that. But Liquid, they're always on it.
Yeah, Ace went huge in the CTF Truth match. Got a good flank, got a couple kills. They got the flag run, and I think we got a clip of that as well.
I think side of the map, you're going to have Eco. He gets caught out over towards the car side. Another player trapped inside the bubble. However, someone flanked all the way around towards the pink side. It looks like that one was Ace, and Ace looking for more kills. This time onto SnipeDown, reloads, and even has time to get the kill. Disgusting.
3v1 potentially below the base. Ace comes ahead with 2 kills out of that situation.
I don't even know if it was a 3v1 as he does pick up a double kill right there. I think it was more or less just a flank in a situation where
he just perfected Miquelin.
Yeah, he got 2 kills right there after that, but
it was a great series. 2 of the best teams. Liquid pulled ahead and beat Envy.
I was surprised. I was really surprised. Like, cause looking at it, I'm like, Game 5, but Envy's still gonna win.
Yeah, we definitely.
That's that. When Envy's down, they're down. They don't. Yeah. Liquid's very good at being down, regrouping, getting the power-ups, and winning.
I don't think it was Envy's best that day.
Right.
I don't think that. Because, you didn't see Miquelin put up the stats like he normally does, and all of them go off.
Hugh definitely was, in the last couple Pro League matches, the one with Splice as well, he did not play his best game.
Yeah.
He's been off, and there's been a lot of rumblings of Hugh leaving Halo. I'm not saying that he is, but a lot of people are talking about it.
Going where?
COD.
Back to COD.
Oh,
but
man.
It's not, nothing's been confirmed. It's just people spreading rumors saying he's leaving Go COD. That's why he's not trying anymore. I see that all the time. But I don't know if that's
the truth. Evidence of this?
You're saying he's about to turn 18 soon.
Yeah.
He's going to be the straight ripping Call of Duty player.
Yeah, join straight ripping Call of Duty.
TT's been whispering in his
pretty
ear.
Cool, actually. Yeah, Splice and Envy, another good match. Man, this week's Pro League was good. This was actually the one everybody was looking forward to the most. Went to the Game 5, did not disappoint, and what a Game 5 it was. Truth, Slayer, close game. Renegade, at the beginning he choked on the camo. Envy, they get a small lead, and Pistola starts going big because he's the midship master. He's been doing it for a long time. Renegade at the very end went pretty clutch. He made a push into blue base, I think it was, caught Mikwin and Hugh off guard, was not called out, and it allowed Splice to push in, trap him in blue base, and it was pretty much game over for there, and I think we got a clip of that.
Top rocket side, so great job by Hook staying alive over here. I would love to see him push into the base, though. I would have loved to see Hook push into the base once he had support from behind. Bringing those rockets back towards bottom center aren't going to do anything. Might as well just jump those off instead. Now Boo has these rockets, and then that's going to be a flag capture coming in from Splice. So a little misplay there from Hook results in some big plays from Splice.
And some next level play coming out of Renegade. Hook switched weapons to his pistol to respond to the one-shot call out on Fountain, which in fact was Renegade, who flew out and jumped stable.
That was the Cali CTF game. There was some clutch plays definitely in that match as well. So we're down to our last two matches, and we will talk about those in a bit. And we are going to move on to Player of the Week.
Ooh.
Each week on Twitter, we have you guys vote for Player of the Week at HCS_now. Make sure you check out us on Twitter and follow us, and you will get to vote for Player of the Week and Slay of the Week. And this week we had a few nominees. Who was the nominees for this week?
Nominees was Ace, Shooter, Frosty, and I forgot what the other one was. But Frosty won.
Frosty won
Again.
Player of the Week.
We're not putting him in the running anymore.
No.
Because he wins every time.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, he puts up some of the best stats, so we have to almost put him in every week because his stats are just insane. But he has the optic juice. We have to stop putting him in so someone else can win.
We got to keep hunting until someone beats him. He's undefeated right now.
Right. Let's roll Slay of the Week, presented to you by Geek Fuel, by the way.
I think one as well because of the fact that Camouflage was coming in, and now Envy trying to put the hurting on and potentially tie this game up. Eco, he's no shields, needs to get the kill on to SnipeDown ASAP. Who comes in with the cleanup? He's continuing to try to push in here. That's going to be a triple kill, looking for the overkill. Can he find it? That's going to be Stellar. No shields, he does find it. There's another player over towards the car side as well. Get the kill tag. Oh no. The flag is still not even out after all that.
So we've seen a couple triple kills, and then Team Liquid and Team Envy start playing, and we see back-to-back overkills in 2 games. So definitely you can just tell how
our flag's been taken. Spotted the enemy flag carrier. Carrier kill.
Enemy grenade!
Wow.
Just kidding, maybe.
Yeah, they were going to play it smart. And there it is. They get the cap. Looking for the double kill is Shotzi. This guy just goes off the triple kill. Looking for the over. It's on the flag if he wants it. Just shoot it towards the elbow. Not able to find it. Looking for some more, though, as they make their way
Across the map, as opposed to any kind of slow runs or doubling back.
Oh, what
like
a stick.
That.
Tapping buttons with the thrust stick and picking up the sniper rifle. Ooh, he hits the headshot as well. Nasty coming out from tapping. The triple kill. Can he find the overkill? If he sticks him off the spawn, that would be ridiculous. Wow. Oh, yeah. Fantastic plays coming out from tapping buttons.
And
all right, those were the picks for Slay of the Week, and Twitter voted, and who did they say won?
Pistola's overkill.
Pistola's overkill. That was a sick overkill. That was against Optic Gaming as well.
I think it's the first time he's won anything on our show.
Really?
Well, I had to go to his game DVR
I don't
to
think
find
he's
that.
won anything else.
Wow.
It was a good overkill, but he did get a lucky spawn though.
You had to grow deep to find that clip.
Yeah, I go through all their
Go
DVRs
to some dark
and
places.
I still had clips.
As I mentioned before, make sure you check out our Twitter at HCS_now, and you can vote for that stuff each week. And as I mentioned before, it's less than 24 hours from the start of the last 2 days of the online Pro League. So let's put up the schedule for Wednesday and Thursday so we can check it out, maybe make some predictions.
Huh. 3-0.
Whoa! Hey! Come on now. Why you gotta be like that? No,
straight.
Hey, Straight Rippin' just made a roster change, as I talked about earlier, and I said it could breathe some new life into this squad with some, a new fresh player from the amateur team that's hungry, ready to win.
3-1.
He's got to put on a show. This is his big shot. He has to blow.
3-1.
Mom spaghetti, not blow like that. You know what I mean? Do not miss your chance to blow.
Well, he better not miss it because here's his shining moment.
I still think 3-0.
I'm going to say 3-1. I'll give him a little bit of credit. 3-1.
Really? Because I'm thinking we also were talking this is actually going to be a pretty interesting match because LG with the fresh – well, it's not been 100% confirmed that I know of. APG is supposed to take that spot on LG, and then you got Chaotic taking that spot on Straight Rippin'. So you got 2 somewhat new teams there battling it out, and they both – need to win these matches. So definitely one of my. I think this is going to be a very close match. I do believe LG is going to win 3-2.
So game 5.
Yep.
I don't know, man. 3-1. I'm going to say 3-1.
I can see 3-1.
You're not giving Straight Rippin' enough credit. You just think Straight Rippin', although they haven't won, they've had some close games. So
yeah. Well, I can't really judge them with the new roster. So.
You got Envy and Ronin, which, that's going to be a hot 3-0. No, it's going
to be a 3-0, yeah.
EG and Liquid. This one's going to be
just
as interesting as the first one.
Well, actually, no, not game 5.
I think 3-1 Liquid.
Liquid's going to take down EG 3-1 as well.
Yeah.
I think 3-1. And Splice and Optic Gaming, this is the matchup
this is what everybody's
been waiting on. And if you're not there to watch it live, you are going to be missing out. The top 2 teams in the Pro League, neither team has lost yet. They have lost matches, but they have not lost a series yet. And one of these 2 teams are going to come out with a loss.
It's going to be a game 5.
3-2 Optic.
That's a hard one, man.
Optic's going to win that one. It's 3-2. It'll go to game 5, but Optic will win.
Yeah. I think
Optic's will win?
I think Splice. I'm going to go for Splice pulling an upset. I really am. Shotzi cannot be underrated right now. Even Frosty said he, right now, is the best player in Halo 5.
No.
Yep.
I think Snakebite's better than him.
Have you watched Shotzi play much? The kid is insane. So next day, Liquid and Optic. I'm rooting for Liquid. As I said before, they're a new, exciting squad, and I want them to pull this one out really, really bad and just start upsetting people left and right. I don't know if it's going to happen. My head says
I'm going to say 3-1.
My heart says Liquid. My head says Optic.
3-1
on that one. Ronin and EG. I think EG's going to pull out a win on this one.
Well. EG.
Yeah, I think that'll be a 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
It all depends on how many strongholds.
Splice and Luminosity. This is going to be an interesting match. I do think it's going to be a little bit closer than people expect. I think it's going to go to a game 5. Luminosity's been, well, I guess I can't say that now. They've made a team change. I'm going to say 3-1.
Splice.
I can't 100% predict these teams considering the team changes and whatnot. And then Envy and Straight Rippin'. Straight Rippin's just having bad luck with this last match that they really need to win, and then they got to go up against one of the top teams.
3-0.
That's just bad luck for them. I mean, they need to win these last 2, and I don't know if they're going to be able to pull that one out. All right, time for the community question. And this week's community question is, will Team Liquid continue on its winning ways, or is it a honeymoon phase? If you want to answer that question, tweet at us at HCS_now, #HCSN, and we will talk to you about it. Like we talk to each other about stuff on the show. We talk Halo. That's all we do.
Yeah.
Now it's time for the Geek Fuel Mystery Box giveaway.
Ooh.
As we said before earlier in the show, if you watch the show to the end, we're going to give away this box. So let's open it up and see what's in it.
Well, who gets it first? You going to do the gamble thing?
Let's just open it up and see what's in it, you know.
Okay.
I kind of might not want to give it away after I see what's in it. All right, we got here. We got some stuff, got some swag. Something that looks like a Nintendo game cartridge. But
I actually like that. I want that.
Got a comic book.
What is it?
Got a plushie doll. A T-shirt.
What's a T-shirt?
I don't know. You want to do that?
What size is it?
I don't know.
What is that?
This is something.
Hope you guys are a medium.
I'm not sure what this is, to be honest.
Pretty cool, though. I like
but
this
it looks
shirt.
pretty
What is
cool. It could be like
I'd wear this.
something in there. I'm not gonna open it though
that's
because we
cool.
gotta.
Space
Guys like
Invaders.
Space Invaders.
Dude, I want it.
That's
This
cool.
is a $10 gift card for downloadable Steam game.
Nah, you guys don't need that.
No.
I'll take it.
And
What is that?
a book of some kind. Wait. I don't want to tear it up, but
I like the package.
it's the
Oh,
Back to the Future Sports Almanac. This is actually pretty cool stuff. And we're gonna give it
I
away.
don't think we're gonna have a giveaway now. So I've seen the stuff in
so
it.
I think it always comes with the shirt.
You gotta type in hashtag or not hashtag, but exclamation mark raffle to get this stuff.
Let me see that almanac though, man.
And
That's
check
the
our
coolest thing.
check our Discord to see who won this, please. After you guys
that's
are
gonna
done
pass.
playing with everything, can you check?
This feels
This
like
thing's legit.
This feels like a poster or something.
It could be. Yeah, that could be.
Should I open it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, Low Key HCS has won the raffle.
Low key
Woo.
HCS. Whisper the UGC mod, your information, your Twitter and all that, and we'll get it out to you, and we'll tweet at you, and we'll get all that information. And we will be back to
key.
cover everything that happened in the last 2 days of the HCS Pro League, the same time, the same place. Next week, make sure you guys check out this show on YouTube, our YouTube channel, and subscribe and like. We got lots of extra content on there, including salty Twitter or salty
Salty
Twitter,
Twitter.
salty T2 video we just made that people seem to like, and we made a lot of other stuff like HCS Rivals and stuff like that. And follow our Twitter, and we're gonna DM the winner.
Low Key HCS.
Yeah,
I feel like I've
we'll
matched
DM
him
the
in
winner on
matchmaking.
Twitter. So our Twitter is
If you can
HCS_now.
Send us your Twitter.
Yeah, send us
so
our
we
Twitter.
can message you.
And we will see you guys next week, same time, same place, so we can talk some Halo.